Have you seen the latest news and controversy about Twitch, as they have introduced the option to gift 1,000 subs on Twitch for $5,000 over
That's
here?
nuts.
That is.
Might as well just do direct donor if you're going to spend that much money on a streamer.
Mm-hmm. Because Twitch will take half of that. Half of that. It is a 50-50 split. Now, this did happen, and this guy Lacey, I don't know a whole lot about this Lacey guy. He just keeps showing up. Apparently, he was the first person to get this, a 1,000 Twitch bomb, to say the least. Here we go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! The first ever 1,000 gifted in a stream. What does it look like? I didn't even get to see it.
I hate that guy. I'm just going to tell you right now, I hate that guy.
Yeah, well, me too. But also, how did he know he was the first? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
It seems like a stunt almost.
Yeah. My thought on that guy, I think that guy funds his own stuff, and he does these to create viral moments for awareness. I think that's kind of the idea behind it.
Cough, cough, like how people say DSP donates to himself.
Maybe. I can't speak to that. I don't know.
I won't stir the pot. I promise.
You can stir the pot. I have nothing to hide at all. But what's interesting about this Twitch thing is this comes on the heels of, remember, Kick did I think 500 subs recently. They had the 500 sub bomb, and now Twitch's like, no. So people have gone out of their way to either like disavow this idea of like 1,000 subs. Like Asmongold said, he was just going to ban people if you came in and you gifted 1,000 subs to his channel. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, don't do that. But people are like, why would this be happening? Well, a former Twitch product engineer has actually spoken out about this. And he said, as a former member of the Twitch product team who built out gifted subs, I can tell you the only reason this feature exists is that internal staff are scrambling to hit end-of-year revenue targets with, quote, low-hanging fruit features that squeeze every penny they can to keep leadership happy. And he tagged Zach Bussey, who does a lot of information on this, right? And he continued down here. Oh, first and foremost, y'all's thoughts on that before we get to him continuing. No.
Nothing.
Okay. Sounds good. He said, since this took off, Twitch staff are good people who care about creators. The problem is Twitch is under high pressure from Amazon to be profitable, which creates a system where are we hitting the revenue target will generally be, is this healthy for the user right here? So that's kind of the idea, is that they need to generate some money and be profitable for Amazon. That is, I guess it makes sense from a business perspective. Now, it gets interesting here when Mike pops in, who is part of Twitch product here. And he said, hey, Dev, hope you're doing well. This is an incorrect take. We did this because we have a small number of users that gift large amounts, and this makes it easier for them. The revenue lift here doesn't make a difference, as most of these users are already gifting large amounts right here. And he responded, says, hope you're doing well. I understand the business angle and on-platform creators benefit of gifting, but when you're talking about thousands of dollars for a single transaction, rev-share does more harm than good, in my opinion. He's talking about the 50-50 rev split here. It makes more sense that the cash to be donated to the streamer can purchase better equipment, pay mods, pay bills, etc., which is probably right, especially on Twitch in particular. Vera, do you stream on Twitch at all? Nope, not at all.
Nope.
Okay. We are live just as like it's, just for those over there, we don't like put an emphasis on it. And sorry, Twitch, we're pretty much there just to let you know that we're live everywhere but Twitch. But Twitch has had its fair shares of criticism, and the 50% rev share, I think, is really getting exposed, especially with platforms like Rumble offering like a 100-0 rev split and Kick offering a 95-5 rev split. Pretty damning, especially if you're going to give somebody 1,000 subs. You're essentially giving Twitch $2,500 for nothing right there. So a little bit of hot water right there when it comes to Twitch. What's the most, Vera, you've ever had gifted? You ever had like a 50 bomb of subs gifted your way at one time on YouTube?
Yeah, I have. I don't know what the most at once would be though.
It's pretty crazy world. Someone who probably will get the 1,000 sub bomb eventually from one of her simps is Pokimane. And this has been on a run sheet for a week to talk about, but I figured we'd talk about it today to tie in here. Did you see the wonderful gift that she got herself? Look at Phoenix shaking his head. Vera, did you see the gift that she got herself?
I did.
Let's check it out.
I bought an engagement ring for myself.
She should hang out with Emma Watson. Emma Watson's self-partnered and everything, and she's buying herself engagement rings. Just become friends. Both insufferable.
Okay, that's all we're gonna play. Just it's a $12,000 ring that she bought herself.
What a waste of money.
$12,000 engagement ring for herself.
Pathetic. It's one thing if you want to just buy yourself a piece of jewelry, but Pokimane is almost 30. And so what she's trying to do is she's trying to appear younger and she's trying to appeal to a new crowd. And that new crowd is feminists. It's young women who feel lost in the world, who are looking for a direction and a purpose. And ultimately, she's trying to make money and gain that new crowd of young women. And so right now, of course, the women empowerment movement is still going very strong on social media. And so she's sitting here saying, you know, I'm engaged with myself more than anybody else. First of all, that's pretty pathetic and maybe you should change your lifestyle. But second of all, she's just ultimately trying to find a way to gain a new audience.
Do you think it'll work?
No.
No?
Well, okay. I think it works to a certain point because she's throwing money at the screen. It's like on social media platforms how you can pay for advertisements. Sure, she's going to gain some new followers and some new eyes because how many people are showing up on TikTok showing off $12,000 rings that they casually purchased? Not many. But do I think that this total rebrand is going to work for her? No.
The rebrand of her marrying herself, letting her know. It's so bizarre, so stinking bizarre, weird. All right, let's go ahead and golly, I hate that lady. She's so like just straight up insufferable, you know, like so narcissistic, and like the idea of sorry, just drives me crazy. Dev Notes says, if I had $1 every time Twitch says they, quote, care about the creators, I would be halfway to retirement. In this year alone, they had enough scandals to sink most companies, fire the entire staff. Thank you, Dev Notes. Appreciate that. YouTube said you should watch this video right here. And as we all know, you should do what YouTube tells you to do.